everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Savannah and welcome back to Tiny Glade. It's been a little while since we jumped into this one. However, after the busyness of the holiday season, it's kind of exactly the kind of game that I'm needing right now. I'm needing something my mind doesn't have to think too hard about, that just comes together really, really easily, is cozy and creative, and that's exactly this. We've already built, I think, one thing here on the channel, despite how much I've been playing the game, but today we're working on a little Druid house. One of the things that I really like about Tiny Glade is they have daily themes. So if you're not feeling inspired to build a specific thing, you can kind of just use that daily theme and go off of that. So that's what this was. It was from a while ago, but a Druid house is what the daily theme was suggesting. So I went ahead and just went with it, building something that's very earthy and plant-based with lots of earth tone neutral colors. I wanted to have something kind of raised so that they could walk underneath or maybe grow plants underneath. And so that's what we are going to be doing today. Now, while we are starting this and going through building, I did want to talk a little bit about some of the updates that came to Tiny Glade, again, a little while ago, because I've been a little MIA. I apologize. However, they have made a couple really cool updates that aren't in effect during this video, because I did finish this build before this update came out. I think all the way back in like December 15th or 16th, something like that. So like I said, it's been a little while. But the very first thing that I am so excited about is now going forward, you can actually move and also clone the clutter that spawns. When you place a window or a door, it'll kind of populate some little benches or baskets or crates or things like that. And previously, you kind of just had to shuffle through some of these clutters to get them to change what they look like or what it was. And now you can actually click on them. They're an object. You can move them away from the house or the building that you're building. You can rotate them around. And if something kind of pops up that you really like a bench or a little basket with fruit or flowers or something like that, you can duplicate it and you can make as many of them as you want. And so it's really going to make detailing your little builds a whole lot easier. The update says, you can make picnic areas, little marketplaces, taverns, a hut where a hoarder of food baskets dwells, anything your heart desires. So really cool update. And I do believe they've added new clutter as well. It looks like they've added some little marketplace clutter. So like fruits and vegetable little bins and things like that. A rack with brooms, a doorbell, a new flower box, all sorts of stuff. So although I actually haven't jumped in and taken a look at that just yet, I plan to. I'm actually probably going to jump into the game as soon as I'm done recording this and get to building on something new. Because as I mentioned, after the holiday season, I don't know about you, but I'm peopled out, I'm burnt out, I'm tired, and I just want to sit back, like I said, and turn my brain off. So that's exactly what this game is for me. Another little update that they added is they actually were able to remove, I had no idea, but there was a limit on the amount of lights that you could place on a specific map. And that is now gone. It's completely gone. You can place as many lights as you want, and the update says that it's perfect for the holiday season. Of course, it's obviously after that, but very cool. So the people that are building like big villages or lighting like displays and stuff like that don't have to worry about limiting it only to 32. I usually never really play these games during the nighttime because I use these games very much as, to quote Jaunty from Geekism, a digital Lego game, right? Like I like to get in here and I like to play and make pretty things. And so nighttime doesn't really play conducively to that, right? I want to be able to see what I'm seeing, see what I'm building, excuse me, in bright light. And so I don't usually play at nighttime. However, in this game, I have been placing down a few little lights because I've been really desperate for lots more clutter and detail pieces. That's one of the things that I like about these games is like the little intricate details of like some chairs on a patio or the area that they store all their vegetables once they harvest them, you know, stuff like that. So I do place a few different little lights, and if you want to see this build at nighttime, I'm really, really bad at promoting it and just promotion for myself in general, but I do have one of my other YouTube channels. It's called Simply Savannah Unwind, and on that channel, I actually just have like an ambiance, very long video of both of the Tiny Glade builds that I've worked on, and it goes through the day-night cycle, and it's quite literally just like, you know how you can put like a fireplace on your TV through, I think like Netflix and YouTube does it, and it just kind of plays music and it's a fireplace in the background kind of thing. Exactly like that, but it's a shot of the buildings that I've built. So one of the Druid house and then one of the little cottage in the wood. They're a couple hours long and you can kind of just put them on with the gameplay music and enjoy the relaxing ambiance of the game. And like I said, it goes through day-night cycles. So if you're wanting to watch something to fall asleep, it'll start out bright and it'll go dark. So hopefully you enjoy that. And if it's something that you sounds like you would enjoy, excuse me, go ahead and head on over there. The link is down below in my description. To talk about what we're actually doing in the game just a little bit. One of the other things that I do wish that I had was the ability to place down specific like flowers, bushes, more landscaping options would be fantastic. The way the tool works right now, if I remember correctly, is with that little painting brush, if you kind of click and place down flowers to start, they're real low, and then you click again over the same area and the bushes get much bigger and flowers get added and things like that. So with this house or little build being a Druid house specifically, I wanted it to have lots of plants and lots of landscaping. So I do place down lots of trees and you can see all the flowers that I placed below. But I would love to do more like manicured gardens. So if we can place even if we could place carrots in the ground or lettuce or, you know, some sort of vegetable or what's the word? Crop. There we go. Some sort of crop that they would be growing would be really, really cool. But we can't as of yet. So that's why I'm using all these flowers everywhere just to make it feel kind of overgrown. And once I kind of get done with this main area or this main part of the build with all the buildings and things, I was kind of taking a step back and looking at it and thinking that it really needed some more like height variation, I guess, which is where I just added this water. I really kind of thought it would be cool to have part of the building right up against or coming off of like a little cliff or a hill that went down into the water. And I absolutely love the little ducks spawn when you put down water and they kind of start swimming around. I think they're absolutely adorable. So I go ahead and add that water on the right side and then again on the left side. If you take the path brush through the water, it actually adds little stepping stones. So I did that on the right just to continue the path all the way around the building. And I love the little stepping stones that it made inside the water. On this side, I kind of wanted to do like a little, almost kind of like a fishing house, I guess. I really wanted to initially make it just like a deck. However, because I was playing this before the update came out, the deck looked really plain and out of place when I didn't have anything on it. No clutter, no benches, anything like that. So I decided to add an additional little house. Maybe this is just like a storage shed, or like I said, this could be where they fish. And so it could have like fishing rods and or tackle, I think it's called, right? I don't fish, if you can tell. I don't fish, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But a fishing house. So that's what this is. It really honestly is just a way to add a little bit more to the left side of the screen and balance out the build just a little bit. This game comes together really, really quickly when you're building just one-off little builds like this. And so this video being, what is it, going to be like 12 minutes long or so, this is actually only sped up 2 times speed, so twice as fast as I'm actually building it. So it does come together really, really quickly, which is another thing that I really do like about the game. For me, when I get tired, when I get burnt out and overwhelmed, my attention span kind of leaves me a little bit, and I need to be able to kind of sit down and complete something fairly quickly, and that's exactly what this does for me as well. So I can kind of sit down, throw something together, relax a little bit, and then I can either keep going and build something else or keep expanding on what I'm already building, or I can take a break. If I've decided that I'm too tired or that I need to move on to something else or I have a chore to do or something like that, I can kind of get something done real quick. So I'm just adding lots of little fences around. You can see I added a couple little chimneys. I love the smoke that comes out of the top of the chimneys. It's very, very cute. Again, just trying to give some detail to all these plain blank areas. Give your eyes something to look at as you are kind of looking around the screen. And then playing with some flags and some colors on those flags. I really like how the kind of roof colors turned out. Again, they're all kind of like the earthy, natural colors that I would expect to be in a Druid house, being very nature-oriented, right? Keeping all those tones very, very close to earth, I guess. Adding a lot more flowers just to round everything out. And then we're honestly going to be done. I think I place a couple more trees and we're going to see the very end result here in just a second. And that's it. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you're enjoying Tiny Glade, and let me know what you're building down in the comment section below, and let me know what I should build next. I have a couple ideas, but again, I'm probably going to use those daily themes a lot. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please do leave a like and hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out, and I greatly do appreciate it. And until next time, I will talk at you in the next video. Bye!